You gotta be strong with your
But shit, and the room is so fucking clear.
You did a big thing today and doing the right step for taking care of those kids. That's the right thing to do.
It's early in the morning on February the 28th in 2022. Police respond to a home in a rural area off Hardy Creek Road. They have received a 911 call that a man has been shot, and upon entering the home, they find 38-year-old Terry Helm has died due to a gunshot wound. On the scene is 28-year-old Justin Collins, along with his girlfriend and their children. With all the witnesses on the scene, fingers quickly get pointed at Justin as the shooter. Now, Justin feels he was justified in shooting Mr. Helm, and for several reasons. But little does he know, the police will destroy his story one lie at a time. So just to let you know, at the end of the video, there is a message for my viewers. That way the new viewers who don't know who I am or anything like that aren't stopped from watching the content. My diehards, at the end, I got something for you at the end. So let's dive on in.
Today's Monday, February 28th, 2022. Time now, 13:35 hours. Victor Johnson, unit 663, Kentucky State Police, Post 5 in Campbellsburg. Present with Justin. What's your last name, Justin?
Collins.
Collins, Collins.
Sir.
Okay. I spoke to you briefly out there at the house. I just wanted to sit down with you and try to get all the information as to what took place today, okay? I want to, like I said before, you're not, under arrest, anything like that. Right now we're detained. You're detained until we can figure out, everything that led up to this, everything else, okay? So, like I did out there at the house when I talked to you, I'm going to, read you your rights, okay?
The rights are read.
You understand these rights? All right, keeping those rights in mind, do you wish to speak with me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You told me out there, you and your family, wife, kids, are y'all married or?
Yes, sir, we're married.
Okay. You and Sabrina and the kids, y'all been staying there at Becky's house and
Yeah, we just
Becky's mother for a couple of weeks now?
Yeah, until I just got my job back.
Okay. Where you work?
I work at local lawns in J-Town.
What's that, like lawn mowing?
I do
landscape?
snow removal, landscaping, all
Oh,
that
yeah.
stuff.
Well, good deal. Are you from Trimble County area originally?
Originally I'm from Hazard.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Big Perry County. Where at out there?
Up in the mountains, it's Hazard. We come down here when I was about 8 or 9.
Oh, yeah?
I don't really know much, but
Okay.
that's where all my family's from.
Well, I used to work out in that area, so I'm fairly familiar with Remont County, Employee County, and all that stuff. So y'all been staying there at Becky's house for a couple of weeks, you said? About how long?
How long we were going to stay out there? How long we been
Yeah,
out?
I mean, my understanding y'all had something with your house. Were y'all evicted or?
No, they tore it down.
Okay.
They demolished, like we were in the middle of remodeling, and Felicia Rayburn, which is my wife's sister,
Okay.
they signed off saying they didn't want the house, so it was left to Sabrina and Jacob, and her sister just a couple of days demolished the whole entire house. All the money I put into it, all the work I've done to it.
Really?
My vehicle was up there. She took that and destroyed it and took it to whatever they did with it. My camper was there. My truck, the only truck I had. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, so walk me back through everything that happened this morning.
We got woke up to saying that the man that raped my wife was in there.
Who else? Yeah.
My wife, because she couldn't get her brother, and then so I walked back there to confront him and ask him if that's what he really did. And when I asked him that, he told me, "F you." And I said, "F you," and he's like, "I ain't worried about it," and he pulled the gun out.
Okay.
When he pointed it at me, I grabbed his fucking hands, we wrestled. When the gun, I don't remember anything except for hearing the gunshot. I don't remember seeing, I had my eyes closed, but when I heard the gunshot, I let go until I run.
Yeah.
I'll run.
When
So just to break down what's about to be talked about here, I can't use the R word, okay? The R word that means intimately taking advantage of somebody, okay? I have to blank it out so many times because the tube doesn't like that word. So I'll get flagged for it. So I blanked it out. And that's what they're talking about. Here's the story, just so you understand. They're a couple. They've been staying at another person's house. They break up while they're at the other person's house. He goes and lives, I think, at his mom's house or something like that. And while he's there, this other guy reportedly, allegedly, does something to his wife while she's like under like drug. You know, she's there but not there. Let's just put it like kind of like the date grape drug. You know what I mean? One of those types of things. Supposedly, I think she takes it herself though. And yeah, I know. I don't know. And so supposedly something happens, and that dude is there when this happens. I mean, he shows up this day, and so this story is kind of after the fact.
So my understanding of it took place when?
It's been a while.
You mean talking like months, years?
Yeah, it's been months.
Okay, several months.
Yeah.
So Brenda was.
Yeah, she didn't tell me until after, she didn't tell me right when it happened.
When did she tell you about that?
We went and moved in with my father, and we was there for about a month or two, and then she told me.
When was that she told you that you were living with your dad?
Maybe June. It was after my motorcycle wreck. Something around June, maybe.
This past June? So that's fairly close to when the happened then, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was right before. It was like, I want to say a month before, maybe, I guess.
Okay.
I'm saying.
So had you seen him since then?
No.
She told
I
you
was looking
before?
for him. Yeah, she told me I was going to tell her, you need to do something about it, and, police, but
Yeah.
she was worried that it was already too late. It was been too long, so she.
Well, how does she know about the?
Because he told everybody. That's what he was telling everybody. He told her while she was asleep.
Right.
He took pills to try to commit suicide, and I just so happened, because I wasn't there. I was at my dad's. We split up, and I just so happened to go there and found her laying on the ground.
Okay.
So Charlie was there. I picked her up, threw her in my truck, and rushed to town and ran the ambulance off the road. Tell them all to stop to get my wife help.
Yeah.
And I guess that's when it happened before I got there.
So, I mean, if she was passed out when all that took place, and
She was passing out.
Okay, so she was
awake whenever he was all touching her and grabbing her shit.
Right.
And like rubbing up on her. And she couldn't do anything because she was passed out. She took so many pills that her mother gave her, and she was out. When I got there, she was unresponsive.
Okay.
So,
did you see him that day?
Yeah. He came out the house and I pulled up.
Okay. So, all right. Anything? How did you know that she was ODing or whatever?
I didn't know. I was bringing my son to go see her, and I showed up and she was dead on the ground.
Okay. So I got you.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't mean because it's aggravating.
No, you're fine. You had a rough day. You're not going to say anything that's going to hurt my feelings or anything. Okay? Nothing's going to affect me. I just want to make sure I get everything straight. That's why I keep asking the same thing over and over, because in my mind,
what happened?
What
happened? No, it shouldn't have happened.
Yeah. Okay, so, what was he doing over there today?
I don't know. I just woke up.
Like when y'all went to bed, he wasn't there last night or anything?
No, he was not there when we went to bed.
Okay, so the part coming up is very important. Unfortunately, the geniuses that put the air conditioner, I guess it's incorrect to say they put the air conditioner, they put the camera next to the air conditioner vent. You know what I'm saying? You can hear the air fluttering past the camera. I cleaned it up the best I could, but I did put a timer if you want to skip forward. However, the information is really important. So you might want to throw your headphones on and try to listen the best you can, because he's about to describe what happened.
So going back to this morning, so Brandon came and woke you up.
Yeah.
Living room where y'all were asleep on the floor there between the guests? Okay.
Well, I was already kind of awake. Like, I went and took piss and lay down.
Okay.
And then I was like still half awake.
Okay. So when she came and woke you up, what exactly did she say to you?
She said the guy that was in mom's room.
Okay. Who else was in mom being bed?
I don't know.
Who else?
I didn't go in the room, so I don't know.
Okay. All right. So when you went up to the room he was in, door open or shut?
Shut.
Okay. What did you see when you opened the door?
I opened the door and he looked at me. I looked at him. And I was like, "Did you my wife?" I picked on the wall and handed to my wife. And he started getting cute.
Where was he in that room?
Standing around the other side of the door.
Okay. What's in something else? I know that I've been back there. I know the room's kind of cluttered. So. Okay. All right. So he starts running his mouth.
He didn't really run his mouth. He just said, "Fuck you," to me. I was like, "You dude." And I was trying to tell Becky he should probably not be in his house, and he pulls the gun out.
And Becky, did she ever know about this?
Yeah, she knows about it. She does.
When did?
Her mom's just, she's an asshole.
Okay. So she typically run around with that guy then?
I don't know. I haven't been down there, dude, since last year. I haven't been there in a while.
Okay. All right. So you told me before that he pulled the pistol out. Where did he pull it from? Right in his waistband. One hand, two hands.
Well, I had one hand. Yeah, one hand.
Okay. So what exactly did you do when you saw
I just grabbed his
it?
hand.
Okay. If I'm, and that would be, if I'm, did he pull out with his right hand?
I really don't remember what hand he pulled out. I just remember when he pointed at me.
Okay. So
I grabbed
like
his
this?
hand. I grabbed his hand and was trying to get it away from me.
Okay.
And we went down. You know, I heard.
Did y'all go down to the ground before?
Yeah, he was going down. And when he went down, I heard the gunshot. I just let go, turned around, took off, run out the door.
Right.
And I went there and I started checking myself because I didn't know.
Okay. So were y'all on the floor when the gunshot fired?
Yeah.
Okay. Was he on his back? How was he laying?
He was, I don't know, man, he was just back against shit. He was squatted down back.
Okay. Were you still on your feet?
Yeah, I was over, I was over it, I guess.
Okay.
And
so you grabbed the pistol like this?
I grabbed his hands like this.
Okay.
And
then forced it back?
Yeah, I was trying to get it up, out of the way from everybody, because I wanted to, if he was gonna shoot it, I wanted it up.
Yeah.
Because my kids were in there, my wife was in there. I was trying to get it away from him.
Okay. That makes sense. I mean, I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to understand the mechanics of everything. How many shots were fired? Just the one?
I was gone.
Did you, when the shot was fired, did he say anything? Did he make a noise?
No, I didn't hear anything. I heard the gunshot and I was out of the room. Because I didn't know. I was trying to check myself. I didn't know if he shot me or.
Where exactly in the room was he, or did the shot?
I didn't go back. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Y'all y'all start scuffling over the pistol. Where were you?
We were in scuffle. He had it in his hands. I just grabbed his hand. But I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know what to grab.
Were you in the doorway?
Yes, we were still there, yeah. But yeah, we're just, pretty much in the doorway. Maybe a little in the doorway.
Okay, a little inside the room?
Yeah.
Okay. When he went down, where were his feet closer towards the door or towards the bed?
I don't know.
Like when he went down, you said he was squatted down.
Yeah.
You were trying to force the pistol up away from him. Where was he in the bedroom? Like, here is our bedroom, here's the doorway down here. There's over here.
Yeah.
So there's all this shit.
Here's the doorway. Here's the bed, here's the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
So the trailer shit goes to the door.
Mm-hmm.
He was standing like right here, or close to the door.
Yeah.
I was standing right here. When he pulled the gun out, I ran towards the gun and grabbed the gun.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I wouldn't even really run. It was more like just like one step.
Yeah.
That's good. He wasn't that far from the bed.
Okay. All right. During any of that, did you get scraped up? Any
No,
scuffs?
I had a hold in his hands.
You had.
I had his hands locked.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to go with him.
Okay.
Trying to go up. That's.
Well, you weren't around the barrel or anything like that. You were around his hands themselves.
Yes.
They were around the.
Yes.
Okay. What did the pistol look like?
I don't know. I remember it being black. That was it.
A revolver,
I think
semi-automatic?
it was a revolver.
Okay. Okay. After the shot was fired, you already got
Ran
into the room?
Ran in the room.
What happened
I sat on
from
the
there?
couch. Becky and them tried to help him, and they should call the ambulance.
Okay. When, who pulled him out?
I don't know. I didn't see. I was sitting on the couch.
Okay. So it was you, Sabrina, and the kids in the living room?
The kids went to her grandma's room. She went to her grandma's room. I sat on the couch.
And just stayed there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where was Jacob when all this was taking place?
I have no idea.
Did you ever hear him or anything?
No, I didn't even talk to him. I remember you saying.
Okay. Who was on the phone with 911?
Becky.
Becky was. She called from her phone?
I guess so.
Okay. All right. How long before first responders, EMS or police or anyone showed up?
I'm so in shock, I don't know how long it took.
Okay. I imagine it seemed like it took forever, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened when they arrived?
They handcuffed me on the couch. While he come in the door, I was on the couch still.
Okay.
And he handcuffed me on the couch, set me down.
Okay.
Then I went to the truck.
Okay. All right. So they pulled you out of the house, put you in Lonnie's truck?
No, they put me in Charlie's truck.
Charlie's, okay. And that's where you were when EMS arrived and all that?
I was in the house when the EMS was coming in because I was handcuffed on the couch.
Okay.
And then after...
Had they already removed him?
No. Then Charlie come in and Charlie gave me my jacket and then took me to his truck.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, give me a minute. Let me, I'm gonna step out real fast. Do you want anything at all? I know you got a bottle of water and you don't want to eat, but are you sure that you don't want something to eat?
No, fine.
Okay. All right. Give me just a little bit. I'll be right back, okay?
Here's something going on.
Yeah. Time now is 13:51. Just close the recording.
So that's one heck of a story. And that's the day of the shooting. That's the shooting occurred at 7 in the morning. This was right around 1 o'clock. This was right after lunch. They had got a statement from him. They allow him to go home. He's home for like a week. They bring him back in because they've collected a little bit of evidence since then that makes that story sound more like Dr. Seuss.
All right. I'm going to talk to you a little bit. If you want to talk to me here today, I want to ask you some questions here about these events that happened the other day. And first of all, I do want to advise you, Miranda rights. You do have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney before I ask you any questions. If you can't afford to hire an attorney, that'd be 1.2 for the court. You understand all that, right? With that in mind, tell me what happened. I guess you had an incident back on. I wasn't over there, but I guess there was an incident that happened back on Monday, this past Monday, that involved Terry Helm. How do you know Terry?
He hung out with her mom.
With who?
My wife's mom.
What's her name?
Becky.
Becky
Brown.
Becky Brown. So he hangs out with your wife's mother, who is Becky Brown. Okay. And how often does he hang out with her?
I don't know. Like we literally just moved back down there like not even a week or two.
Okay.
So and he hasn't been down there, but he was before. Like when it was like before it was last June, before June. I had left there, me and my wife had got into it, and he had been there, and allegedly he drugged my wife and he beat her. Okay, and I wasn't looking for him. I said something to him, and about it we had an argument, and
so when did he allegedly do
it
this?
was sometime before June. Before my motorcycle wreck that had.
So obviously that has caused bad blood between the two of you.
Well, I mean, I've never said anything to him. I just thought, and she didn't tell me until, a couple months after that, or about a month after that, so.
Okay. When's the first time you met him? How far back did you go?
Not that far, I don't really know. I couldn't tell you really.
Okay. So it's not somebody you know well, you hang out with, it's just somebody that accompanies your mother-in-law there and you see it during that. Okay. All right. Well, tell me, I guess there was an incident on Monday.
Yeah, I got woke up saying that he was there.
Well, let's go back just a little bit farther, and I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'd like to go back. Is that the first contact? Tell me what you had.
That's the first contact I've had with him since.
Okay. Let's Sunday. What did you do Sunday when you got up?
I can't even tell you. I don't even remember. Normal, fed the kids, played with the kids.
Okay. We would have been at the house on Sunday the day before.
It's regular. Her mom's boyfriend, her brother, me, the kids.
Who's her mom's boyfriend?
Dwayne.
Dwayne. What's his name?
Armstrong.
Dwayne Armstrong. Okay. Okay. So just the normal people that normally live there?
Yeah.
Okay. And Terry wasn't over at the house that night? Okay. Okay, so no contact with him whatsoever 24 hours up before until this?
I've not seen him and heard from him, ain't nothing yet.
Okay. Well, how did it come about that you run onto him at 7 o'clock on how that?
I got woke up and he was in her mom's room, and I went to town.
How did you know he was in her mom's room?
I can't remember. Somebody came out and told me. I think Sabrina went to go get her brother out of her mom's room, and then
Sabrina is who?
My wife.
Okay.
And then she laid right down, and then I went there to get him to tell Becky that he needs to leave, and I asked him if he was my wife, and he said "fuck you," and I was like "fuck you," and he pulled the gun on me, and then I grabbed his hands to try to get the gun out of my face. He pulled it out front way, so I grabbed the gun and tried to get out of my face, and we wrestled for it. I heard the gunshot, and I just let go and ran out the room.
Okay. Let me say this to you, Justin. I told you I was going to ask you some questions, and I've been doing this quite a while. Very, very rarely do I ask questions that I don't know the answer to. Okay. So make sure that if you tell me a lot of truths in here, and everything you tell me is the truth, and you tell me one thing that's not the truth, then it makes everything that you've told me appear like it's not true. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't think we're heading down the right road here. And I'm not here to beat you up. It's not what I do. I'm here to gather facts and collect information. Okay. But I don't think the series of the incident, the steps in that incident that occurred on Monday morning about 7 o'clock, I don't think that's how it happened. In fact, I know that's not how it happened. So I want to back up again, and I want to restart this because I want to make sure. And I know it's anytime that somebody does something to me, anybody, dude, it's hard to say, look, it's what did. But people screw up, man, for reasons. You know what I'm saying? And don't make people bad. It don't make them bad. It means, damn, something happened, man, in a fit of rage. I did something that I wouldn't normally do. So when she come and told you that he was in there, I want you to walk me through again real slow and make sure that you're honest with me because I know the answers.
Okay. That's what I'm telling you.
What?
That's what happened. She laid back down.
That's not what happened. I'm not here to.
I understand. I don't know how you told you different, but that's.
Well, here's what I'm gonna tell you. What you don't know is there's surveillance in that house.
Yeah.
There's videos in the house. You go get a weapon, you rack it, you pop it, you say I'm going to prison. Pop the gun back down the counter. I'm not here to beat you up, man. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to have to shoot me straight. That's not, what you're telling me is not what happened. And I can't make that up. You know what I mean? And I'm not beating you up, dude. I'm just saying, I can't make that up. You know what I'm telling you is factual. I couldn't have made that up. Wouldn't make that up. I think that old boy has messed, or at least you thought he messed with you girls, your wife. I'm not saying I wouldn't have done the same thing. I don't know, you know? But at least you got a reason. You see what I'm saying? Justin, there's a reason. You know what I mean? It don't make you bad. You didn't go in there shooting for a bag of dope. You didn't go in there and shoot some rank stranger on the street. It's the guy that, as far as you know, it's your wife, right?
Wow.
I can't tell you I would have done the same thing. I don't know. But that don't make Justin a bad guy. I can tell you, I've never done that myself, but I've lost it before, dude. I've lost it. And I say that's what you've done. You've lost it because you love your wife. Fair statement? How long y'all been married, man?
6 years.
6 years. You got kids? 4. All of them, you and her?
No, sir.
She got some before, you got some before?
And she had 3 years.
Where are you from, Rick?
Hazard.
Has it?
Yes.
Yeah. Went to school with some boys from that. How long you been up here? 6 years?
I've been up here since I was about 12.
Oh, well, you from here then? Really, ain't you?
I guess so.
Yeah. You're from here then. But what I'm saying to you, buddy, is this. There's a reason why it happened. It's not like you just driving around the streets and want to pop it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So walk me through. Sabrina come and told you, and what happened? Did she tell you she was in the room with her mom doping or something?
No, I went there and confronted him, and it happened.
Yeah. When you say you confronted him, what did you say to
I
him?
was asking him my wife.
What did he say?
He said, you know, that's it.
Did you rack the gun that you picked up and took in there with you? Did you take it in there? Why'd you take that in there with you?
I didn't.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Bob?
I didn't take the gun.
When you walked into the bedroom?
Yeah.
What do you mean you didn't take the gun?
I didn't have one.
Would you let me play a video? Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I'll get it and show you. I'm not trying to pull it over on you, Justin. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
I'm not trying to trick you into something here. I'm just saying, if there's a reason why you did that, then let's just get it out. And there is a reason why you did it. There is a reason. It's not like you just walked in there and didn't even know who somebody was and did something to them or hurt them or hit them, shot them, whatever, cut them. How many times did you shoot? Just once?
Coming up on so.
One time. Walk me through, man, what happened. She told you he was in there. Whose gun was that? Don't know. You didn't buy it? Does it even belong to you?
No.
How'd you know where it was at? See it laying around? Just look at it, man. It's gonna be alright. Okay? Yeah, it's not gonna be the way you planned it. But it's gonna be okay. Well, here's where we're at, man. We can't go back. You know what I'm saying? The only thing we can do is move forward with the truth. And that's what I'm saying. I don't want, and a lot of what you've told me, a lot of that is true. But I don't want one thing to look like the whole thing, make you look like you're bad. And you did something just because you wanted to do it. In fact, I feel deep in my heart that ain't what happened. I don't think under normal circumstances that maybe Justin would have done that. But you're protecting something you love. And that's what it's going to come down to. That's what people's going to look at, man. Did he do it? Did he do it for good reasons? Did he do it for bad? I've been doing this almost 20 years, dude. And I've seen people do stuff for good reasons. And I've seen people do stuff for the most vile, selfish reasons that you can imagine. And that's what when people look at it, man, that's what they're going to look at. You know what I'm saying? And this is where we lay it out. Just lay it out. It's obvious what happened. We know. It's there, dude. All I'm asking you, I'm not asking you what happened. I know what happened. I'm just saying, why did it happen and how did it happen? And I think I know why. Want some drink?
No, I just want to. If I'm going to jail, I just want to go. I just want to get out.
You don't want to have nobody to hear what your side of it, dude? Just take your time, man. Take your time. Just take a minute. Take your breath, all right? Where you work at, Bob?
I was working at
Where at down there?
local lawns.
Lawns? What is that, lawn care?
Yeah, snow removal, lawn care.
Yeah. Where'd you work at for?
I've been working out for a while, but before I worked a lot of places.
Where at?
Nash.
Oh, yeah. Did you work for NAS or contractor?
Contractor.
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I live up Carrollton. I know a lot of folks up there work for Phoenix, and there's several contractors up there.
Yeah.
Was that a decent job?
Yeah.
What a smart move by the detective. I mean, he never really tried to build rapport in this interview. Just kind of came at him right away. He realizes the guy's shutting down, so he kind of goes back to square one where he didn't really start. He's trying to build rapport, trying to get the guy to open back up. It's a veteran move. Good job by the detective.
I guess NAS is a good job up there.
Yeah.
I think they're used to be pretty hard to get on with. Somewhere in your hands. Anybody loosen my phone?
I just want to fix my hand.
What do you want to do?
Just fix my hand, right? They're both. Just want to fix this one.
Yeah. Well, I can loosen
It's
it up.
alright, it's okay. It's not tight, it's just all.
They're just off, yeah, they're turning different directions. Let's see what you say.
I'm going to jail, can I go so I can, just want to see my wife and kids?
Yeah, we'll do this here in a moment. Just listen to me, man. I know you think I'm probably trying to trick you into something, but this is your one chance, man, to walk me through what's happening. Okay? I'm not here to trick you. I'm just here so you can say, look, this is the reason, man. And I think you've already told me that. Don't you think? I mean, you're in a totally different mind frame here today. Don't you think anybody would have snapped under those conditions? Huh?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm telling you.
So I like to try to put myself in the shoes of some of the people in these scenarios. It's kind of fascinating to me, all the different scenarios we see in these cases. And you ask yourself, what if that happened to me? Or what if I was involved in that? What would I do? So I'm curious. Fellas, what would you do if your woman's honor was violated and the law couldn't take care of it? Not, I think they could have taken care of it in this case because this particular state, the statute of limitation on this crime there's none. I mean, you could just go prosecute at any time. You got enough evidence, you can prosecute. But let's say there's not enough evidence or they can't prove it and the person gets away with it. You really believe they did it. Would you take matters into your own hands? About to get everybody in trouble here. They're gonna be coming to my YouTube page, subpoena me to court. Like, sir, did you encourage this kind of crime? I'm not encouraging this. This is just hypothetical. We don't support this. We don't condone this. But ladies, would you want your man to stand up for you in this way? Would you, I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, hypothetically, would you want your man to, if the law couldn't take care of it, would you want him to go out there for you and take a little 40-year vacation? Make the other guy take a little bit of a dirt nap? I'm just saying.
Well, let me ask you this then, okay. Are there any reasons at all why your fingerprints are on that pistol?
I'm wrestling with him.
From wrestling with it?
Yeah, that's all, I'm wrestling with him with it, that's it.
The other day you showed me, he pointed a gun at you and you clasped your hands around his.
Yeah.
So then why are his fingerprints on
I
it?
don't,
They just disappeared?
no, I really don't know. I don't know who grabbed the gun and fucked with that. I heard the shot in the ring.
But you didn't. You didn't screw the pistol.
Huh?
You didn't. You told me the other day.
What do you mean?
I mean, when the shot was fired,
Yeah,
you left the room. And
I
went
left the
back.
room, yeah, I didn't touch it, that's what I said, I didn't touch it.
So how you have your fingerprints on the inside of the
I
pistol?
don't know.
If you've never handled it before.
I really don't.
Justin, if we sit here and try to deflect of what the reality is, it makes you look like someone that's done something that has no remorse. We're past the point of Terry having the gun. We know that's not true. I don't think for a second that you went in there to murder him. I think you went in there to scare the shit out of him. I would do the same thing. You raped your wife. You acted out of emotion. You didn't think the consequences through. That guy that raped your wife was in the same house as you and your wife and your children. You went in there to confront him. So one of two things happened. You opened that door, he got out of hand, you made a decision that you didn't mean to do, and he got shot. Or you went in there and you executed him. So how was he shot? Just, I was at the autopsy. The path that that bullet went through his head does not match him being in a stroke. The absence of his fingerprints on that pistol, it tells me without a doubt that he never had that pistol. Your fingerprints on the magazine of the pistol tells me that you had that pistol. Did you go in there and execute him? How did it happen? When you opened the door, you had the pistol. You told me to get the fuck out. You told me that the other day. What did he do from there? Did he try to bow up to you? Justin, I know you didn't walk in there and go execute him. So tell me, level with me. I've been straight with you from the beginning. What do you think, if this goes to a trial, and you're looking at jurors, looking at all the evidence doesn't lie. And you have the opportunity now to lay it all out. And if you want to continue to try to hide from the truth, it's going to look like you have no remorse for it. It looks like that you went in there and executed them. I'm the one that's been level with you up front, and I'm the one that is going to be working with the prosecution on this. And you're either cooperative.
I want to be cooperative, I just want, like, I just need time to, think and just chill.
I get that. And man, hey,
And it's like, I got so much on my mind,
you know why? It's stress.
I can't eat, I can't sleep.
Yes, you know what that is? You know where that stress comes from? It comes from remorse. People that don't have any remorse don't feel that.
If I'm under arrest, I just go and I'll talk to you.
Buddy, once you go down there, you're not going to talk to me. Once you go down there, then we're done. I can't say, yes, he's trying to be cooperative and tell me everything that happened the way it happened. This is your opportunity. But you can't go back in time, okay? You made the wrong choice.
So I'm under arrest.
You're under arrest, yes. So listen to me. Here's your opportunity to do the right thing. Lay it out, man. It's eating you alive inside. I know it is. I know you've been wanting to spend time with your wife and your children for the last few days because this is tearing you up. Something to try to get away from. Am I wrong? I'm not lying to you or misled you in any way. We sat down the other day, we talked, we hashed out what we thought we had figured out. But having evidence tested and stuff, it's different. It's not saying the way that you told me. Tell me the truth. You'll be amazed to have that load lifted. Sit down, talk to me, man.
I'm not gonna do nothing, I promise.
I know you're not, but
I know, I just heard them say just in case. I'm not gonna.
no, you're fine, man.
Scared.
I understand. I talk to people every day, bud. And the majority of people made a split-second decision that they regret. Buddy, I know it's rough. Hey, look, we're gonna get through it. No, that's not the case. Look. You're a daddy. You got 4 little babies. How would you feel if someone took one of them from you? Would you want to see that person actually feel awful and bitter, or the reverse? Would you rather them see that eating them alive? Or would you rather see them be cold and unable to do what they did? We've all done things that we regret. There's not a person walking this earth that has not done something they regret. What is it when you're younger? Did your parents teach you that when you made a mistake, what do? How do you try to correct it? You apologize to the person you did it to? Buddy, I'm not saying Terry was a good guy. Obviously, he couldn't have been assaulted there if he was friggin' women. But the least that his parents not deserve, they should hear that. At least that you got a heart. I don't know y'all that well. I've known y'all 5 days. And I know you got one.
What am I arrested for right now?
There's a warrant for you.
For what?
Right now it's for murder. But do the right thing. We can't go back in time. We can't go back to Monday and fix it. The right thing now is to show your remorse. I know you're remorseful. It's eating you alive. I can look at it. I can see it in your face. You're beat down. You got nothing left in you. No energy. All that is the stress. I know this wasn't something planned. It wasn't intentional. It's accidental. The evidence doesn't lie, bud. We both know what happened. What about if I gave you a minute, something to write with? Would you want to write a letter of apology or something?
I'll be in prison for the rest of my life.
But that ain't the case. Look, all we can control is today. Let's think about today.
Where's my wife and stuff at?
There's something I'll tell. That's where we left. There's not a husband in this world that, in your shoes, would have done the same thing. Any man that loves his wife, that's the most vile thing someone can do to somebody, is to prosecutor and say, look, he's told us what happened, he's been up front, he's made a piss poor mistake.
That's a long time still.
We can only worry about today. Okay?
He came at me. I wonder if I can just hit him with it, except I didn't grab it from him, and it went off.
He came at you with what?
He just come at me.
Where were you, how were you
Saying
going?
that everything else is true, that's the way it happened. He came at me, I went to hit him with it.
You went to hit him with the gun?
Yeah, to get him away from me.
Where did you try to hit him?
I was just trying to hit him. I guess in the head, I was trying to hit him, I wasn't trying to. It just went on.
Well, what did he do? Or what?
Whatever, everything else is what happened.
Everything else is the same?
Yeah.
So once the shot was fired, what happened with him?
I walked away.
Where did you go?
Went up to the couch.
You went and sat on the couch. What did you do with the pistol?
It's dropped it.
Who else was in the room?
I don't know. I don't remember seeing anybody else but him.
Who else? Well, where did you go back to?
The couch.
You sat on the couch?
Yeah.
Who else was in that room? The couch? Where the couch is?
My wife, she was in her grandma's room.
Your wife was in your grandma's?
Yeah, she actually heard a shot and got up and took the kids back there.
Okay. So why did you tell me that you pulled the pistol on you?
Scared.
That's simple. I can get that, man. That wasn't that hard.
I'm sorry.
I know you are. I can see it on your face. We'll get through this, man, all right? It's not the end of the world, okay? Hey.
I'm 28, will be old by the time I get out and see my kids.
It's not the end of the world, okay? Look, you did the first, you taking the first step, the right thing to do, okay? Where did you get that pistol from?
I don't know. I don't even know.
Well, how long you had it?
I can't remember.
Days, weeks, months, what?
I guess days.
Well, who'd you get it from? Did you steal it?
No, I'm still. Her mom's room.
From Becky's room? Where was it in her room?
I don't know. She got it from somebody. I was trying to get, they wanted me to sell it for them.
Well, why didn't she sell it? She got it.
I don't know.
So why was it over there where your stuff was in?
She wanted me to get rid of it for her.
So where did you have it in the house then? Where were you storing it?
It was in a bag. I was in the corner. All my stuff.
Which bag?
It was my clothes. It's a bag of clothes.
I mean, it was like a trash bag?
A duffel bag.
A duffel bag? I don't remember seeing a duffel bag that day. What color was it?
Blue.
A blue duffel bag? Is that over there with your all's, like yours and Sabrina's and the kids, all your all stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. But I know it doesn't feel like it, but you done the right thing. Okay.
No.
And it's not the end of the world.
How long am I going to be in there?
Yeah, that's not up to me. Good thing is, though, is I can talk to the prosecution and tell them, say, look, he's been cooperative. He's told us what happened. That's the best thing. Let me right here. Do you want some more water or anything? Do you need something to eat? I'll get you something.
Just wait up.
Okay. Sit right, all right, bud?
So they leave him in there for a while, and he starts having handcuff issues. They start getting a little tight around the wrist, and the dude's day just keeps getting worse and worse. I mean, they're calling him on his lies, and now the handcuffs are pinching him. So
Yeah. His hands are turned off. Turn your hands inward. Yeah, it's cutting in his wrist. Yeah, feet over. He loosens it up, just rotate her up like that. Hey, I know it looks like the right thing, but you are. That the right thing, okay? We'll double lock it, they don't tighten that one, okay? I told you, we're gonna get through it, okay, buddy? Hang tight. I'll sit here with you now. I'll talk to you. Is that okay? You mind? Okay. I'll talk to you. Listen, Matt. We talked earlier. I told you it's gonna be okay. It ain't gonna be exactly how you had it planned, but it's gonna be okay. I know you are. I know you are. I would be scared too. That's where you're at. Judge, you still got family down in Hazard, buddy?
All I know, man, all I have is my wife, that's it. I'll talk to my daddy. I want to talk to him. Mom, I'd really talk to her.
Oh, they're still alive. You just stand there and do it. So listen to me, dude. Here's the deal. You ain't gonna go to prison right away. You just gonna, I mean, when that time comes, that's way on down the road, okay?
Long time. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to miss my fucking
Miss your family? I know.
all right, let me poll the audience. So far, from what you've seen, is he crying because he's sad that he killed a man, or is he crying because he's going to go to prison? Put down what you think below. Does he feel bad about taking someone's life, or is it, oh darn, I'm going to prison, possibly for the rest of my life. I'm not going to see my family, and so the tears are flowing. What do you think?
Is your kids down there with your wife? Are they gonna stay down there? What are they doing?
I'm saying my cousin won't do it. I'm scared, man. I'm scared I'm gonna do something stupid to myself.
Listen, you do that, man. That only affects them babies. You gotta be strong for them.
But shit, I'm so fucking scared.
You did a big thing today and doing the right step for taking care of those kids. That's the right thing to do.
I'm freaked out.
Let me drink some of that water, bro. Get your wet cloth in your face. You have anxiety?
Oh.
catch anything about it?
How long do you think I'm gonna be in prison?
I don't know. But listen, here's the thing. You was truthful today. And I told you it's hard to do that, man. It's hard to do that.
How many of you guys out there are pacers, man? Like you'll walk and pace back and forth when you get into a stressful moment. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a pacer. I'm like, man, how much do I heat this oven up, cook this chicken at, man? I'm just gonna walk back and forth. My dog's looking like,
How's your wife just?
Not good. How old is she?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. 23.
How are you?
28.
28 years old. I'm telling you, just observation. I think that's insane. And nothing bad about him. It's just crazy when you get into these stressful moments. All of us, the little imperfections or situations that we deal with when we're younger, they kind of resurface as we get older. If they're not resolved, if we don't learn how to handle stuff the right way. And it's crazy seeing him cry in the corner multiple times. You can just tell, and I feel bad for him in that respect, not the action that he did. The fact that he's never learned how to handle life at all. There's something that happened in his youth that he's never learned how to deal with. So with that said, Justin Collins would plead guilty and receive a 25-year sentence for murdering 38-year-old Terry Helm. He would also get an additional 8 years due to being a felon in possession of a firearm. Luckily for Justin, the firearms charge will be served concurrently. So with good behavior, he will be eligible for parole in 2042. Thank you so much for sitting through a case with difficult audio. I spent weeks trying to make this perfect, but in the end, I had to go for it. And if you made it to the end, I owe you for sharing your time with me. Don't forget to hang around after the episode. I have a message for my closest audience. For the rest of you, I'll see you again real soon, right back here on They Called Me. Till next time. So thanks for hanging out until the end and beyond. I appreciate you guys doing that. I got a message for a lot of you guys that have been hanging with me, man. It's like first day homies, you know what I mean? Some of y'all like moved in and stuff. You know, I hear footsteps upstairs. I overthink. I think you guys know I overthink a lot. I overanalyze. I'm a big time analyzer. And so I'm always thinking about what's happening. Why is this happening? And you know, over the last few months, or actually it's been a month-long thing with the algorithm, just diving the channel down. And I found that there's a lot of channels that's happening to outside of this niche. It's a lot of niches. There's a lot of people that are running into the same thing. I think there was an algorithm change, and I don't think it was necessarily targeting my channel. I think my channel just got nailed with whatever it is. And I think that it's starting to recover a little bit. So I think that they're fixing it, maybe. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep making videos. But one of the things I want to talk about was, I like to use analogies a lot as a basketball coach. I used to talk to my kids with a lot of analogies. And one of the things I would say is I would use the analogy of a boyfriend or girlfriend who's sitting there with you talking about their ex or talking about some other woman or some other guy. And you would just kind of like look at them like, are you serious right now? You know, you're with me, but you're focusing on other people. I feel like that's how I've been treating some of you. I'm looking at not having new audience coming in here to this channel when what I really should be doing is thanking you guys for being here. And you guys that are like always here. And I'm not really, I'll be honest with you. Of course, I would love to grow this channel. I'd love to have 1 million subscribers and all of that. But what I would have, and I probably have 20,000 people that are just like here, rain, sleet, snow, whatever we got going on, always here. I need to be thankful for you guys. You guys are just badass. I'm just gonna say you're badass, and I really deeply appreciate you. I mean, look in the camera when I say this. I really appreciate you being here. A lot of you members that spend money every month, and I owe you guys more than just worrying about my ex or worrying about the girl I want. You know, you're my girl. My girl, right? No, but you are very important to me. And if I don't get another subscriber, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. You could be watching anybody else, but you're here. And so I just want you to know, just hear that from me. Sometimes it takes, it takes a little reflection to really remember what's important. And as a content creator, and I'm very competitive as well, I'm competing with these other channels and I'm looking at the numbers. I'm like, man, look at these numbers are dying. Their numbers are going up. My numbers are going down. This isn't right, And I'm forgetting, man, I got 20,000 badass supporters. Even those of you who can't afford a membership, you're here and you're supporting this channel. And I am making a living here. I am. I'm doing decent. I'm not lying. I'm looking at the health of the channel and wondering what's going on. But you're here and I appreciate you. I just want you to know that. I don't want you to feel like I'm just like acting like you're not important. If I don't get any more subscribers, I should be very thankful to have the people that I have here. And I just want you to know that. So thanks again for listening to me rant. I appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.